Hi, and welcome to BUZ Banter. I'm Sam.
I'm John.
And we're going to talk about a little bit of transmedia.
Transmedia.
Specifically, we're talking about something sci-fi has been trying to do forever. They tried to do it with Red Faction, and they're kind of doing it with this new series called Defiance.
Which I still think is science fantasy fiction. So, Defiance. It's this awesome new correlation, transcendent transmedia thing. You know what the term transmedia means?
It just transcends the media that it's originally transforms into other forms of media.
In this case, it's a sci-fi channel show with a budget. Like, the actual stuff I've seen of it looks really impressive for a sci-fi.
They're trying to make another Battlestar Galactica.
I think it has a bigger budget than Battlestar.
Well, they got the same. Well, now they have more money.
So anyway, it's a sci-fi show centered around the premise that a bunch of aliens crash-landed here, terraformed the hell out of it, had a war for almost a decade, and then at the end of it decided, oh, this is stupid. The humans said, oh, this is stupid. Let's work together and be friends. But at the same time, they're also making a third-person shooter game, kind of in the style of Mass Effect, with a little less powers.
But it's actually an MMO. It is an MMO with third-person shooter.
A third-person shooter MMO. Not unlike All Points Bulletin.
Yeah, think Borderlands 2 combined with Guild Wars 2.
And that game is going to be taking place concurrently along with the show, except it's in Los Angeles.
The Bay Area, I believe, is what they specifically
Right, San Francisco.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge is like where the end game of the first part of it's supposed to be, or started.
So our Starfleet Academy will one day stand.
So anyways, it's kind of weird. The main character, he has a daughter who is an alien girl. He adopted her after killing her father.
They look a lot like Brill cat people.
Something like that. Yeah, they're like the cat race or whatever. They're called Iradians or Irathians, or they start with an IR. It's really interesting, just like the dynamic of it. There's the generational gap between the aliens that remember life on their homeworld, and then they have a whole bunch of children that all grew up on Earth. And there's kind of like a generational divide.
Well, yes and no. Like, some of them are from the original worlds, and they just have decided to pick up a totally different worldview. Like the guy who's the mayor of Defiance. No, not the mayor. Isn't one of the guys that leads,
No, the mayor of Defiance is a human woman, and one of the founders of Defiance is one of the pale white people.
What are they called again? They're basically high elves.
I don't remember what they called. I totally forget. A lot of them have complicated names.
Basically, he comes from a society. There's one of the most prominent races that crash landed on Earth. Were basically the elves from Hellboy 2. Really pale, tall, black, white eyes, all artsy, very human-like. They dress like the Victorian period.
But they have a caste system, is what you're trying to get at.
Yes. They have a caste system, and this guy used to be lower rung, got to Earth, caste system doesn't matter so much, rose into prominence. I'm excited for it, honestly, just because I'm happy to see any sci-fi show that's really world-building. Yeah,
because, like I said, the one thing that is really just going to keep me from it would be the future swearing, because it sounds really stupid. But anyways, the game is... Back to the game, though, because we've actually had time with that thing. It seems okay, trying to show that they really can build a decent MMO.
Trying already made a decent MMO. It's got Rift.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. They made two now. They've shown to be competent MMO creators. The actual game, it seems okay. There's a nice core that makes you want to play it, but everything around it just seems like the time constraints where they had to get this game out in time for the show. Yeah. Because there's a whole quest line that's with the two main characters before the show starts. Anyways, Defiance. Show starts this Monday, April 15th. Hopefully it'll be okay. MMO,
You don't really like it that much?
It's okay. It's got a good core.
My biggest problem with it is the environments look really bland.
Well, keep in mind, everything's destroyed.
Destroyed environments can look really cool.
But it's just...
So,
maybe wait a little bit.
Defiance!
Well, the game, the MMOs. Maybe wait a little bit, see what people say after like a month. I'm Sam.
I'm John.
And you've been watching BUZ Banter.
I thought you wanted me to do a head.
I was just presenting you.
What is that? Why are you presenting me?
I don't know.
That's almost a need for a high five.
It is.
I'm out of here.
Bye.